Look at the color on this guy.
Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Jason with Jadren Aquatics. Thanks for hanging out with me in the fish room again. So today we got 6 different pairs of killifish in that I am so excited about because the colors on these things are absolutely stunning. If you did not know what this fish was, you would think, oh look, Jason got a saltwater aquarium, because that fish, no way it could possibly be a freshwater fish. Well, it is a freshwater fish, and it's an amazing looking freshwater fish that I'm so excited about getting. Part of the main reason that I got them for, again, is I'm working on the breeder reward program, so I'm trying to get as many different fish as I can. But what I've learned as I'm doing this, I'm kind of learning what I like to breed and what I don't like to breed, and what's like way too hard and what's way easier than I thought it was gonna be. And I learned from a friend of mine that really similar breeding killifish as it is to breeding rainbow fish. And the most difficult part, typically with rainbow fish, is getting the fry up to a size where you can get them to brine shrimp, because their mouths are so small when they're first born. But actually killifish will pretty much take live baby brine shrimp right off the bat. So they're even easier to breed, and from what I understand, they grow much faster than rainbow fish do, because rainbow fish grow extremely slow. But let me give you some bad news before we get going. If you guys have seen the video that I did before, I've actually done 2 of them now, where I've just done a reaction type video on funny fish tanks and just silliness, and I had so much fun doing it. Well, the second one I did, the video itself, on a statistical level, on a funny level, to me it was way up there, but on a statistical level, it cratered. So I got to do something else. I was having so much fun doing it, but so that you guys understand that when you run a YouTube channel, if you put out a video that doesn't do well, then YouTube punishes you on your other videos and won't allow those guys to do as well. So if you're showing something that people don't want to see, you got to stop showing it. So sadly, that's what it's come to. Again, I was having so much fun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link it above if you guys want to go and watch it. Maybe you guys could go crazy and send it to about 12 million of your closest friends, and it'll take off again. All right, so let's go around and let me show you this amazing, cool new fish that I just got. All right, so the first fish that we have here is the Gardneri Killifish. This is the gold version, and these fish are stunning. I mean, this is about as close to a saltwater fish as you're ever gonna get. Of course, the ones that are the most colored up are the males, and then that's a female there swimming by. But these guys are some of the first killifish that I've had. But I didn't actually realize at first that these things were very similar to breeding rainbow fish. They're pretty much just mop spawners. There are a few, because typically a lot of these killifish, they're from the Africa area, and you know, they'll basically live like in a mud puddle, and they'll lay their eggs and they'll just kind of bury them in the mud, and then because you know, naturally they know that the water is going to dry up, they're going to die. And then the eggs will stay in that dried up mud, and then whenever the rainy season comes, it wets the eggs and the eggs will come out and hatch again. It's just a pretty cool process that's been, you know, in these guys to know how to do that. It's just so cool. All right, let's check out the next one. All right, here we have another Gardneri killifish. There's multiple different of the Gardneris, and they basically have different collection points. So the other one was just known as a gold version, and these are known as the UKE 2008.
2008 would have been the year that they were collected. And I think the UKE stands for whatever like African village that they were found next to. You can see they have the same body style, but they're obviously very, very different than the other ones. Of course, that's the male with all that coloring, and then the female down here at the bottom, which is kind of that plain Jane coloring. Okay, here we have another Gardneri. This one is Gardneri Massage. Another just beautiful blue version. All right, the next one that we have here, this one's a different scientific name. This was is it a Fixamani Australia orange? Again, just another type of killifish, but another one with just absolutely beautiful coloring. Female over here, and the males back there in the back. I went ahead and got 2 pair of each one of these. I was just gonna get 1 pair, but I was in fear that I might lose one. These guys are crazy jumpers, so you can't have any kind of cracks or anything, or these guys will jump out. Or I was afraid that maybe 1 pair just wouldn't actually lay eggs together, so I went ahead and got 2 pair. Okay, here we have another one. This is another Gardneri, but this is a Gardneri rayfield. These are the 2 females here in the front. Okay, and the last pair that we have, these are killifish walkeri, and these guys are actually they're the GH2 Kootenays. Another just beautiful, beautiful fish. I don't know what took me so long to want to get into killifish. These things are just beautiful. I guess I just really didn't understand them. I guess I thought I'd heard somewhere before that they live like a year or less and then die, which I think is true for some, but not most. So you can see too, I've got these guys in a 20-gallon long. And the reason for that is you can see right here in the middle, I had a divider here, and I have no idea where these guys were finding gaps, but they were constantly getting over to the other side. Now I didn't have spawning mops in there yet, so I wasn't worried about, you know, crossbreeding at that time, but it was such a pain. And so I finally just gave up and pulled the dividers out and decided that I will just move each pair into its own 10-gallon tank. So that's why these guys are just in this plain Jane bare bottom 20-gallon long right now, same as some of the other ones that you saw earlier, because I haven't moved them yet. Alright, so there you go. There are all of my brand new killifish. I can't tell you how excited I am to get to breeding these guys, and I've already started looking for lots and lots of other pairs to buy. So if you guys got any questions or comments, be sure and leave them down below. So thanks again, guys, and God bless.